Hi everyone, it's me Gigi. Welcome back. So I'm here with the 100-day challenge, ATH, which stands for around the house, and this is paint chips that I'm doing here. I jumped a little bit ahead because I remembered I had paint chips and I've been a little behind. I've been running around and I've had workers here. I had the pool guy and everyone else. But anyways, it got a bit noisy. So right now, I think they're at lunch. I thought I'd take a chance and record this quickly. So what I did was, on the paint chips right here, I had these paint chips. And before I started packing everything, I thought I'd work with these paint chips. And as you can see, this is a paint chip. It's just like this, but I covered the back. Then I got the Tim Holtz, and this is the smaller size. This is not the big size. He has the small, I call them small people, but I'm pretty sure that's not correct. But this is what I'm going to be working with. But I wanted to show you exactly what I did here. So this is this paint chip here. It's a different color, of course. But these were some that we had because we wanted to paint our walls gray. So this here is actually this right here. Didn't change it, didn't anything. I went around and I distressed it. This is Suit. It's the one that's more black, but it's okay. And I used Vintage Photo there. So I just went around. And yes, it has a number there. But it didn't bother me that it still had a number there. And then what I ended up doing also is I got the script. This is also Tim Holtz. I put a little bit of black. And I just went like this, you know. And that's it. So that's what I did right there. Then I went ahead and got myself my music sheet paper, which I had some left over from when I made, remember I made this and I had folded it. It's this one here. Well, I had music sheet and I went ahead and put glue in the back of that, glued it on my music sheet. So now I had my music sheet behind here. And that's this right here. Okay. Then I got some coffee dyed paper. I went ahead and I got my coffee dyed paper. And let me see. I'll show you really quick. I got my coffee dyed paper and I just kind of guessed it really. So I kind of folded it like this. And then I refolded it like this. Kind of did it the lazy man's way. And then just got this. I went ahead and I cut here. I actually used my bigger scissors. I just cut. And I think I did it this way where I cut 3 layers at a time. I gotta use my bigger scissors. I knew I had used my bigger scissors. Let's go to the edge, cut down, turn it this way, cut down, and then I went ahead and cut this way. Okay. So after I did that, of course, I have a fold. All I did was go down, and I'm not a very good straight cutter. So I'm just saying, if you want a straight cut, and if you could do it this way, do it this way. If not, use your cutter. So then I had these 3, and you see they're uneven, and it's okay. That does not bother me. If it bothers you, then go ahead and use the cutter. If that's crooked, and you say, well, I don't really want to see the paper out of there, trim it. Okay, so there you go. And then we're going to pretend I covered this with music sheet. Okay, then I got my hole punch. And where is my hole punch? I know I had my hole punch here. I might have moved it. Let me see if I can punch it with this. I don't think I can punch with this, or can I? Let's see. You can tell I use this quite often, can you? No, see, that gives me a smaller punch. That's not gonna work. Okay. My daughter knows how to use this. I guess this is just for the eyelet. This is not a hole punch. So let's just pretend that I did do a hole punch right there. And then I went ahead and did another hole punch there. I went ahead and I got some of my ribbon, which was this one. Cut about, I think it was about 16 inches. Oops, I'm so sorry. I put it through there, and since I had another hole here, I put it through there, and I will show you. It's not even glued. See the numbers? Can you see the numbers there? Where it says it's alpaca, the name of the paint chip. So I just got it, put it through there, put it through my paper, and there's my booklet. And right here, all I did was, so I got a little bit of music sheet. You can see I have a doily there. This here is one of the Kodak frames. You know, the old Kodak frames? And that's exactly what I did right here. I split it open. I only used half of the Kodak frame. So in other words, I didn't use the whole thing. When I split it open, I used this part. It's probably like this. When I used that, I used the Tim Holtz paper that comes in a roll. Right here, I just went, actually I went this way. I just went like that, glued it down, and I actually used Mod Podge. Just used a little bit, glued it on there, folded it a little bit over the edges. Once that was done, so then I have this here, right? And here, I just got my scissors and went all the way down to this corner, all the way down to that corner, all the way down to this corner, and this corner. So in other words, when I did that, since I'm already doing this, let me just show you. So I go to one corner, but of course it's already glued on this part, on the front part. So the little bit that I have here, I put a little bit of glue, flip it over. So when you flip it over and glue, you have a nice edge here. So that's what I did with that. And like I said, it's the Tim Holtz. It comes in a roll like this. And I really like that idea. So I went ahead and I got some of the little people. I call them little people because it's the paper dolls that are smaller. And I just started putting a piece of music sheet back here. I decided to put this little girl here. This here is actually what came out of the frame here. So in other words, it's the negative. And I thought I liked the way that black popped there in the back. And I went ahead and did it that way and put a little dog there. I put a little boy because this little boy is keeping an eye on the little girl. And then here, I don't know if you can see it, it has a little bit of stickles just to make her little bow stand out a little bit. I did that. I added another piece of music paper there, music sheet. And then this here is also the Tim Holtz, but it's the like rubber stamp that if you cut it, I think I showed it in my last video, you cut it and you just set it down, rub it on there, pull up the white part of it, and it's there. And this is it. this is exactly what I did. And I wish I could have had my hole punch here to show you exactly how I did that. But that's exactly how I did all of this. So let me know in the comments what you think. And so this is for, like I said, for Angela the Traveling Crafter. I will put my other friends that are also joined this collaboration, and check out their videos. They have some amazing, amazing crafts. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, all my new subscribers. Please comment if you subscribe. I saw that I had a couple of new subscribers, but I couldn't find them. I usually like to follow back people that subscribe to my channel. I think that's only the best thing you can do for someone too. So anyways, oh, and right here too, I put a little bit of the stickles. There you go. Anyways, thank you, everyone. You have a great weekend. I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye now.